So we're gonna start getting into the Part Shop Max rack forward kit and stuff. Want to explain some stuff about that if you don't already know. It's basically just a kit that moves your rack forward pretty much, but also you can adjust it any type of other way. Like you can turn it, you can raise it. It comes with shims you can put under in between the brackets and raise them up, and it's just like 4 clamps, and that basically they clamp around your rack and hold it and basically mount it to the center of the subframe. But there's quite a process to actually do this kit. You gotta cut out the center of your subframe, and excuse my mess. I'm trying to show you guys. I have the piece somewhere. Oh, it's right here. So this is the piece that you cut out from the center of your subframe, and you don't really cut it out. Well, right here you do cut, but the rest you just drill out all the spot welds, and it'll come right out. And then what you do is just the stuff they give you in the kit, you just you basically, there's a piece that goes in the middle where this comes out, and you weld that, and it comes with some other like structural pieces that you weld on. And I mean, if you guys ever want to do that kit, just go to Part Shop Max and type in rack forward kit for S13 and S14. There's 2 different ones. The S13 and S14 ones are different because the subframes have little differences in their dimensions and stuff like that. But it's not that bad. I mean, I'd say only do it if you really need to do it. And if you're gonna do an HR or VHR swap, I just highly recommend just do it. Just because I didn't want to do it at first, and like I said, I tried to get around it, but still had issues, so I just went ahead and did the kit. And after I welded everything together, basically just cleaned it all up and painted it and stuff, and it came out pretty nice. See if we could get a look. You'll probably see it in some other videos, but I did it blue. Once again, this is mostly just for like an HR or VHR, so if you're doing a DE, don't even worry about doing all that. Unless there's other reasons why you want to move your rack, or relocate your rack and stuff. But anyways, since I'm running the FDF kit, I did have to switch around my the ends that bolt onto my tie rods, because they are way different than the stock ends that go onto the screw into the rack. So they have like adjustments on. I'm not sure if I can get a view on that right now. Probably can't see them from in here, but I mean, maybe you can see the end of it right there, possibly through there. No. Anyways, but yeah, I had to flip-flop them and turn them around because since my rack is so far forward, they would basically hit the subframe, and so just flip them around if you're running the FDF kit. That's all you really need to do, and adjust them to however you like, I guess. There's like so many different adjustments on my front end now besides the FDF kit, so I can adjust the rack pretty much however I want to, or change the height of it pretty much. I have these comes with all these shims right here. So these are all the shims that you have, different heights and stuff. Whatever you want to do, pretty much. It's a pretty cool kit. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it as far as my subframe goes. And yeah, and then for the rear is just, you know, just a stock S14 subframe with solid bushings, and it's all been cleaned up and repainted and stuff like that. And then I'm running all the KSP arms in the back, and I guess that's it for the subframes. And then yeah, gotta basically, like, this whole center section of this is gonna get, well, drilled and cut out. And then I had got the Part Shop Max rack forward kit. It actually allows me to pretty much pivot and raise and lower the rack and pinion however I want to. Instead of it being in one position, I can adjust it to however, which is the whole reason why I'm doing that. Because if you see how the rack is right now, I have it like tilted, and then pretty much I had to get creative, and these flanges that got cut off some test pipes a while back, I just basically just use these. Actually came in clutch. Yeah, so hopefully have this thing done pretty soon. So now this part is done. Got this piece off. Basically just drilled out all the little spot welds that hold it together. I just gotta clean this shit up real good, prepare it, and start getting this thing all fucking mocked up in there. So we'll go something like, I believe something like that. I'll have to look at the thing again. I think it goes on this side. Yeah, something like that. Hell yeah.